This is Module 3, Lesson 6 homework, and we're working on subtracting when we have a whole number. So if we had, let's see, we will start off with letter C. So if we have 4/3 minus 5/7, if we have 4/3, we know that that's an improper fraction, so we have something larger than 1. So we're going to need to have two fraction models to represent just the 4/3. Then we're going to need to have one to represent 5/7. So just like we did before, we would divide up our boxes for our thirds, and we would shade in 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Then if we have 5/7, we're going to do these horizontally so that we can easily lay them on top of one another. 3, 4, 5, 6. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Remember, we're going to be subtracting them. Now we need to take our 7ths and put them on our thirds. And we take our thirds and put them on our 7ths. And now we can see, well, what kind of denominator do we have now? Well, we've made 21sts. Now I say, well, I know I have 21 of them here. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. I have 28 21st there. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 there. Now one thing that the students still kind of want to do is they want to say that this is 1 and 7 21st, which we can't do. We need to make this an improper fraction so that we can subtract our 15 21st from our 28 21st. So when we do that, we end up with 13 21st. Now another way that the kids have learned how to do it is to do it without these fraction models, so I'll just go over that really quickly as well to kind of step away from them. If we have 4/3, we know that we're going to multiply it by something over something, and then if we have 5/7, we know that we're going to multiply that by something over something to get it with the same denominator eventually. So I need to ask myself, what is my lowest common denominator between 7 and 3? Well, it still does happen to be 21. So what do I need to do to 3 to get to 21? Or what do I need to do to 4/3 to make this fraction have a denominator of 21? Well, I would need to multiply it by 7 over 7. What do I need to do to 5/7 to make it into a fraction with a denominator of 21? I need to multiply it by 3/3. So now I actually do the work. 4 times 7 is 28. 3 times 7 is 21. 5 times 3 is 15. 7 times 3 is 21. We still end up with the same as we did up there. We just showed it using math instead of pictures. So now we have 28 21st minus 15 21st, which still equals 13 21st. And that's both ways to do that one. The next one I'm going to